diving in. Oh! Oh, was that you? And welcome, folks. John Peters with you here, Wilson, North Carolina. Cold, breezy. I guess it should be December the 8th. And here we are playing soccer, folks. It's Seattle. Team Seattle United Copa under Coach Jimmy McAllister taking on a team out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the HMMS Eagle FC Titans. We have the Titans in black with the gold numbers, little white trim. You have the very light blue jerseys and white shorts for the Seattle Copa squad. So we're going to say Seattle, and we'll say the Titans and Seattle. How about that? That will make it simple. So the Titans, Eagle FC. So if we say Eagle or Titans, you'll know who we're talking about. We'll talk about these two teams. Starting in goal for the Seattle Copa squad is going to be Felix Homar. He's wearing number 1. Ball being worked around, sent forward, and it looks like Felix will be in the red jersey. That ball sent forward and kicked away, and big collision. And already we have an injury here. Seattle player flying in, making contact with the keeper for the Eagle FC Titans, and their keeper, trying to see, I did not get that number. We're going to find out right now who that is. It's number 9. That's Matthew Zambetti. So if that is the goalkeeper in the green shirt, has the red shorts, and looks like there will be a free kick here just outside the box. This will be lined up. So coming down, flying in, and I did not get the number of the Seattle player who went down, but it was a very quick onrush by this Seattle squad under the head coach, Jimmy McAllister. On the other side, the head coach of the Titans is Michael LaMarca. And so they'll line it up, getting ready to put it into play. It looks like Ruben Joseph puts the right foot. It's going to go off the wall, so that'll be a corner very early here. We're just now in the 3rd minute, 2:17 on the clock and running. Oscar Harding will work his way over to the far corner to put the ball in play. I mentioned it's cold and breezy. It is absolutely frigid in some ways because of the wind chill as that ball is sent back post. Going to go all the way through. Let's see if it's going to go out of play. It'll be a goal kick. So putting it in play will be Zambetti. Zambetti called for the foul on that play. Ball will be placed down because of the nearness of the 2 games as far as time-wise. We don't have all the starters lined up. There's a poor ball that's sent back and without much pace on it. Ball sent forward, chasing that one down. Ball coming into our tent right here. Forward Jacob Allman in there. We will give you these names as we have them come up. Adrian Valentine also starting here for Seattle. Also in there for Seattle, Vincent DeJungen. Youngin in the midfield. Also in the back is going to be Peyton Minty. Looks like also out there is Francisco Bignald. Ball worked on the far side. That's number 6 for Seattle. We'll find out. We don't have that number here, so we'll find out who that is as well. It is a hectic turnaround. There's about 10 minutes between the finish of the previous match and moving into this one. So not much time to clarify, so that's why we spend a little time to do that sometimes during the match. Looks like number 31 over there, Hayden Barno, a starter. Ball worked back, sent back in. Ball worked around. Here on the near side, a little collision there. Let's see which way we're going to go.
Number 6, Tomasi. Alessandro Tomasi, 18. Those are numbers that were just, those are the player numbers. That's messed up.
There we go. All right. Well, we got Alessandro Tomasi is number 6, so we got that squared away. You could hear in the background talking to Coach D'Onofrio, getting that squared away. So we're good there. Ball being bounded around. And then we're going to attack the numbers on the other side for the Titans. So here we go. We're looking to see here in the back line, we see number 92. That's Devin Thomas. And they're starting. Number 23, we see Cameron Hastings. Thank you. See, we got our also number 3, Craig Potts. Ball being worked around on the far side. Also out there, number 21, Luke Trong. Cade Wilhelm, wearing number 96, is also out there as a starter. Once again, just trying to get these numbers lined out for folks at home so you can enjoy. Many people are here in Wilson, North Carolina. Those of you who joined in with us, we're glad you're here with us. Appreciate Jordy Madrigal, our producer. Our camera folks up in the upper reaches here on the scaffolding where it's even colder. We have Alec, we have Cole, and we have Felipe. Ball sent forward and a little tumble there on the far side by Trong. No whistle. Referee says play on. Also out there I see Talon Davidson as well as Max Radosolovic. Radosolovic is number 77. Ball sent forward. A lot of space now. Moving forward. Seattle Copa working. A little pressure from behind. Ball sent out the left side, but that'll be picked up before it gets there by Zambetti. Very cold and windy. Wind coming really right to left to some degree, but more so coming from the far side of the pitch to the near side as you're watching there at home. Ball sent in. We've got several players went down, and right now getting a little bit ragged. Ruben Campillo, our official in the middle. Let's see, on the near side we have Cameron Azad, and on the far side, I believe, we'll have to double check and see. Looks like Javier Rodriguez. And a throw in over there. Actually on the far side is Mark Howell, the assistant referee there, our 4th official, helping with substitutions, Corey Worrell. Ball settled in the midfield. Hustle there by the Titans. It'll be a quick throw in. That ball goes off. Not sure which player. The referee says it went off of Seattle. So a quick toss in there by Thomas. Devin Thomas into Wilhelm. Referee says play on. Ball sent across, headed by the defense, sent back out to midfield. Ball being worked around by Runkle. Zach Runkle out there in the middle. Referee will slow things down just a touch here. We're in the 10th minute, 9:15 on the clock and running. There'll be 45 minutes, but there could be added time depending on stoppage time. Coming up and putting the ball in play in the top of the box. Ball sent down here. Seattle working forward, moving past. That's a good move there on the right-hand side. That was Jacob Allman, but he was met pretty abruptly there by the defense. Tossed in. Going down there was Luke Trong. Also right there, Zach Runkle. And moving over, I believe this is Davidson who will do the Talon Davidson, T-A-L-O-N. Puts the right foot into it, a high ball. The wind's going to bring it back a little bit. Nice bend on that one, bringing it down. Seattle comes away with it, however. Here on the near side, moving forward is Ruben Joseph. Sends it down to the corner to Allman. Allman, it'll trickle across the side, and it'll be a toss in. Ruben Joseph. Now he'll hand it over to Valentine. Adrian Valentine will do the honors. The sun hiding behind the clouds. Otherwise, it would be a ball as a ball in the box, bounding around still, hustling across his pots, and he will help clear it out. Otherwise, the sun would be right behind the goal to our left. And that can be a problem if you're the keeper to the right or someone receiving a ball coming from that area. Ball settled well, sent into the box, and coming out to pick it up, Zambetti. Really no threat there, as no one making a rush inside the box. Fighting for the ball, and a little jab step with the right foot to clear it back to the defense. Working it around kind of in the middle there is Tomasi. Tomasi wearing number 6. Ball sent in. Here comes a nice rush and a shot that's going to go off to the left. Good run there. Number 23, and I'll get you that number right here, Borislav Stoyanov. Is number 23. Ball sent out. The wind's going to help carry it. Goes bounding through. Little collision there, headed back. Nice flick there, but the defense there to pick it up. Nice job by Nick O'Donnell. O'Donnell kicks it over to Radosolovic. Ball sent forward, turning. Nice pass there. Little space here on the left side. Ball sent in low and hard, but it'll go left and out of play. Devin Thomas. Coming up to put that ball in play will be Felix Homar. Homar wearing the ever popular man bun, I guess you would say, maybe the little hair lifted up above. We saw that couple players in the Utah squad that just played. That ball will sail over the tent here where the scorekeeper and officials stay. Ball to be tossed in by Thomas. Thomas tosses it in, headed up there. It'll be brought down. Good hustle there by number 23 is Hastings. Now Seattle the other way. Little hand checking, working through, keeping good balance. Taking it to the right, has some space. Working it in. That's number 9, Harding. Sends it out to the right, Allman. Allman far post and batted down. Not out though completely. Here's a shot. And very active in there, Zambetti. Finally comes up with it. Zambetti looks like at some point has had some head injury with where the protective helmet that he has on. Ball sent back, and Homar will collect it. Far side. Pressure put on by the Titans. It'll be a throw in. Assistant referee Howell showing that it had touched someone on the Titan squad. Seattle, quick run here, 3-on-2. Defense hustling back. Here comes Allman. Shot. Let's see if it's going to get through. It's going to be off to the right. And the defense will make sure that it stays right. And there was no touch. So defense reorganizing. Coach Michael LaMarca talking to his defense about some gaps that he saw right there. 16th minute has begun. Long ball, midfield. Ball settled. Brought out to the right. Ball worked around. Valentine sends it all the way across. Little space. Touch there, worked by Barno. Ball worked in, taken to the left. Ball sent into the box. A header almost in the perfect spot was Joseph. And here's the toss from Valentine. That'll be another throw in. Big whack at it by DeJongen. Vincent DeJongen. Here comes the toss. Settled there by Zach Runkle. Davidson now taken away, coming the other way. Good hustle there by Tomasi. Ball off to the side once again, and another goal kick. And I tell you, the pressure is coming fast and furious from Seattle as they putting the pressure on the keeper in there, Zambetti, over and over again. Ball sent off to the side here. Ball will be tossed in here not far from the trailer, or the broadcast trailer, by Devin Thomas. He'll toss it in near the Seattle bench. Cleared out again. Let's see if Thomas, he does the honors once again. Backs off, toss. Ball into the top of the box, now cleared out. Fighting for it, Potts. He'll head it back in towards Seattle. Continuing headers over and over. Trying to get some touches with purpose here to try to maintain some time of possession. Working that forward. Borislav Stoyanov. And Zambetti will come out and snag it. Beautiful facilities here in the Gillette Athletic Complex, site of the National League last week for the girls competition. This week, obviously, with the boys. And the ultimate challenge here, the ultimate goal is to go to a national championship. One of the routes that you can get there. Also, you can go through the regional competitions, but now 256 teams involved in the older divisions of the National League, 16U through 18U, maybe even 19U, and I'll double check that. But 256 teams. That means 128 girls teams and 128 boys teams. The 10th year anniversary of National League competition. Started in 2007, so the 10th year right here. USYouthSoccer.org. Here's a ball, top of the box. Big collision there, and they're waiting to see if there will be a whistle. There is, and Seattle is flagged there because the referee watched to make sure that there wasn't. If there had been a continued advantage for the Eagles, I don't think he would have blown the whistle there, but because Seattle took control, the whistle blows. Let's see, this will be 20 Gage Souter. I don't think we've said his name yet. He'll put this ball in play. Number 20 right here in front of us, and here comes the Ball nice and low, but to the left. It was a hard ball that cleared the wall and then just scooted off to the left-hand side. 21st minute started, 20:15 on the clock and running. Ball sent into play there by Homar. Settled by Souter, taken down. And the whistle, once again, referee delayed to make sure that the Mechanicsburg team, the Titans, didn't continue to maintain possession. So here comes Davidson, and he'll put it in play. Comes in with the right foot, near post. Ball headed away. And let's see, it'll be a throw in for the Titans. The Eagle FC Titans out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Going up against Seattle United Copa out of Washington, of course. And that'll be a ball coming the way of Seattle. Long ball put in play. Wind still a big factor. A little bit of a hold there. Referee says play on. Nice back flick there by Stoyanov. Ball sent in the box. Zambetti will come out, get it on one hop. Now he'll put the long ball out there. Ball settled. Collision. Turn and continue on. Field in pretty good shape, except right on the edges near the benches, a little bit sloppy from the rain, I'm guessing, over the last couple of days. And the crown of the field obviously brings the water that way. It also will bring the ball that way. A ball that is rolling down the line will tend to roll out of play because of that drainage system. Ball at the top of the box, bounds around, and it's going to be scooped up by Homar, very close, and he'll quickly throw it out to the near side. Ball played right here in front of us by Ruben Joseph. Sit into the middle. Brought forward by De Jungen. Still somehow maintained possession. It went to the other team, the Titans, and came right back. Little boomerang action. Couple of substitutes getting ready to come in for the Titans. Titans in the all black, as we said, and gold numbers. A little bit of white trim. And we've got Zambetti. It looks like a shoestring situation. Gets a little bit of help tying his shoes. Checking in will be number 7. That's Locke Sen. And number 11, Orlando Monroy. So the ball now put in play. Zambetti puts a foot into it. Pretty long ball. Ball now will be sent in toward Homar. He'll settle it right there. And if my memory serves me correctly, it's not this past summer, but would have been 2 summers ago, the same Seattle team, or some of these players on this Seattle team, played in the region finals or competition up in Boise, Idaho. And we were able to be there to do that broadcast. One name that sounds familiar to me is the keeper, Homar. May not be the case, but seems to be. And the ball being chased in by the other field. Let's see. Ball deflected there. Sent over toward the corner. Let's see if it's going to go out of play, and it will. 25th minute. We're right now at 25 minutes. Clock's running. 45 minutes and possible stoppage time would be added. So we'll see that. A couple more substitutes stepping in here for Coach Mike LaMarca. Coach LaMarca's team with Tyler Duncan getting ready to go in, as well as Jesus Munoz. Ball sent toward the middle of the field. That will deflect off of Seattle and will come over here. Does not go under the trailer. That's good. As I said, makes you appreciate the ball boys, ball girls, and competitions where they're around. So Munoz, as well as, let's see, we said Munoz and Duncan check in for the Titans. Ball bounding around with speed. Here comes Allman, sends it out to the right. That's Joseph. Sends it right back to Allman. Broken up, however, by Potts, and he will allow it to roll across that end line. Good bit of shielding there, a little bit of interference to keep the touch from happening. Tell the story about the contact that takes place in soccer, and over the years, having coached a couple of church basketball teams, being a youth pastor, and a ball that's sent into the box here, and let's see if it's going to be played or if it'll be cleared away. It's going to be played up by the Titans now, sent in the top of the box. Players that have just checked in, the substitutes bringing some fresh legs in. All being worked around now, cleared out, headed right back in. Having coached those teams, we always had one or two soccer players who came out to play on that particular basketball team, and within 3 or 4 minutes, they would be in foul trouble and possibly even foul out because they were just used to so much contact in the sport that they loved, that being soccer. So you'll see that all the way through here. Those of you watching obviously know that. Just an interesting observation that such a highly competitive and highly physical sport. A lot of contact. That's a long ball. It'll be headed. Ball played around and trying to move it out of there is Duncan. Be a whistle. Let's see if Davidson moves over. He does. As 3 more substitutes get ready to come in. We have Griffin Redding, Evan LaMarca, as well as Dominic Nateki. Nateki, number 10. LaMarca, number 22, and Redding, number 5. Let's see who all is coming out of this match. It's going to be Monroy, Davidson, and Souter, the players coming out. So lining it up now. This will be Potts. Potts puts a big foot into it. It's going to be in the box. Headed out by the defense. Trying to settle it are the Titans. Now sending it back in. Just making sure everybody was on side. It'll be cleared out to the side. It'll be a throw in, not too far from the flag. And we're in the 30th minute now, 29:03 on the clock and running. And a toss in will be Thomas. Devin Thomas flicks it back. And this will be a foul there. Coming the other way. Ball sent around the midfield. Played there. sent forward. A couple substitutes lining up now for Seattle. Checking in with the fourth official. Ball sent down the right side, and working it in is Valentine. Sent back toward the middle of the pitch, but De Jungen is there. And a big ball sent out to the back post. And it falls away from Zambetti. However, the defense there to cover. And they'll send it back out to midfield. Big onrush of players. Ball sent down the side. Let's see who can collect it over there. Looks like Seattle comes away with it. Now they bring it back. Ball in the middle of the pitch now. Ruben Joseph sending it in. Nice ball. There's a shot. Blocked away. And the defense clears it out. Very dangerous play there. Seattle with an opportunity. Ball brought back in. Shot high and off the bar. And that was so the ball actually hit the bar first according to the backside, so it'll be a goal kick there. Checking in for Seattle, we have number 19 is Reese Owens and number 39 Alex Lowe. Coming out will be Ruben Joseph as well as Alessandro Tomasi. Thomas sends a long ball in. That's headed back toward the keeper Homar, and he will scoop it up. Homar puts a foot into it. A right foot bounding. Ball sent back in toward the midfield circle. There's Redding. Works it outside. And a foul in there. That was Sand, Locke Sand, who went down. Name I have on my list was Brian Locke, and they said he just goes by Locke, L-O-C. And so Locke it is. 33rd minute, 32-36. John Peters here with you. Also our producer, Jordy Madrigal. Low ball sent in. That's going to bound around. Now cleared away to this near side. Coming back. Now a little space. Thomas reverses fields. Takes it across. Ball bouncing there. And it will be a throw in for Seattle. Very few folks here in the stands. We do have some folks wrapped up in blankets and parkas, gloves, and these two teams probably fairly familiar with the colder weather, being from Seattle as well as Pennsylvania. Possibly Pennsylvania a little bit more than Seattle, but I'd say Seattle probably gets its share of cold weather. Glad you folks are able to watch and be a part. usyouthsoccer.org, once again, a great resource for information as the ball worked around the back by the Titans. You can not only see the schedule, you'll see the rosters, the stats, the standings, some photos. See a lot of great things there. Left-footed shot, and that's going to go wide. Tried to get that ball to wrap around a little bit, but it goes out. 35th minute. As we said, we'll go to 45, and then we'll watch in the middle to see if Mr. Ruben Campillo gives us a couple of more minutes of extra time, stoppage time. Referee says we had a foul back about 10 yards back across the midfield line. Ball played quickly. sent forward, but possession lost. Titans. Nice ball down the line. Defense there. Good possession. Nice pass. 3 great passes in a row. Nice touch there by Allman. Ball sent to Lowe, Alex Lowe. He'll work it in. A little slide tackle. Got just enough of the ball to disrupt the play, and now a foul is drawn in there by number 22, Evan Lamarca. Sounds vaguely familiar if you know the coach's name, Michael Lamarca. So Gambetti comes way out. Now he just makes the quick play, but there was a sub that was entering, so they'll still do that again. Number 2 is Costa Colachis Glass. Costa Colachis Glass. Oh, from here on out, it'll be Glass. Wearing number 2, checked in. High ball, headed by Seattle. Barneau got ahead on that one. Now ball comes forward, a big rush. Flood of blue jerseys coming forward. Zambetti comes out. He'll clear it out to the side. Ball kept in. Well, appeared to be kept in, but the assistant referee says no, not the case. Ball to be tossed in by Valentine. Sends it down toward Glass. Glass right in the corner. It'll be a throw in about 2 or 3 yards from the corner flag. And here comes the toss. Pretty good toss sent in there. And a big collision. There's a big foot that's blocked. It's in the corner of the box. The header missed. Thomas went up for it and missed it. But Zambetti's there. And really none of the Seattle Copa players able to take advantage of that. 38th minute, 37-37 on the clock, running. Ball going past, headed forward. It's going to be a ball that's going to be sent to the corner. It'll be a corner. And this is only our second corner that I've recorded. This one by the Titans. The previous corner was by Seattle. So lining up near the top of the box. Probably one of the taller players in there right now. You've got O'Donnell. Also in there is Craig Potts. O'Donnell will work his way in. It's ball headed out. Let's see who gets there. It'll be Seattle sending it forward to Allman. Allman runs into Munoz. Munoz kicks it out, so it's picked up quickly. Sent over to Allman again. Allman, near side. Lowe tried to control it, but it was Reese Owens behind him who came up with it. A lot of contact there. Referee says play on. Ball down this near side. And once again, if the ball is rolling down the side, the slope will take it out of play. The wind, not quite so much the factors it was earlier. It may still be pretty strong out there on the pitch itself, but doesn't seem to be quite the strong deterrent that it was earlier, and have the impact of pushing that ball from the far side to the near side and from the right to the left. Ball worked around. A group of black shirts, a couple blue shirts, and the black shirts come away with it. The Titans. Ball sent through, and that's going to be onside. And referee says play on. Everybody looking for a whistle there, possibly. Referee says we will continue on. And a throw very quickly. Ball sent back. Thomas now. Long ball. Really nobody there, however. So just turning it back over to the keeper, Homar, and the Copa from Seattle. Working forward now is Redding. Sends it up. Little spin move and dispossessed there. Nice play by the Titans and taken right back by Seattle. Just so many turnovers. It's just amazing how many times you'll have a nice steal, a nice interception. Boom, another turnover right there. Partly because of good defense, partly because of being in a hurry. Nice pass there. Be interesting to stat the passes, the successful passes, how many and what percentage are successful. 42nd minute, 41-10 and counting on the clock as the ball is retrieved. Ball to be tossed in by Valentine. DeJungen now sends it across. Sends it over to Owens. Owens sends it off the far side. Now the Titans come back the other way. Whistle. Titans with the kick. Ball was tossed back to Potts, who has played every minute. Devin Thomas also has played every minute. Mostly your defenders playing almost all the minutes. And it's probably that way on both sides. This time, ball's set down by Seattle for the free kick. Referee Campillo making sure everything is in order, and now telling the players, sounds like he's, or what looks like he's giving some sign language like that's enough chatter. That's a long ball sent in toward the box, headed out. But that's going to be a big contact and a set piece. It'll be a free kick just outside the box. So you're probably looking at about 22 yards out, maybe 21, 22 yards out. You'll have the wall set up. And I'm sure he'll mark off the 10 yards. Well, no. Yes, he is. He will back up the wall just a touch. And this is it's kind of a scary moment for that wall because you know it can be a painful moment. A lot of hand fighting. Ball right at the feet of the wall and coming out. Referee gives that ball over to Seattle. So we're checking to see. Looked like pretty equal contact, but the determination a little bit extra from the team from Pennsylvania. The Titans in the black with the gold numbers. Seattle, the very light blue. Ball sent in, punched out by Zambetti, headed right back in. And this time it's going to be kicked out. And working to try to get to it. And no call. It'll be a toss in. One minute of extra time is signaled. Ball sent back and forth. That's Valentine, who will send it back out front to Menti. Menti on defense. Don't hear the names of the defenders a lot, and that's probably a good thing. Ball sent over to Valentine. He'll bring it forward. Little touch there. Ball comes Comes out about probably another 30 seconds till halftime. And a quick touch. We got a yellow card. It's going to be displayed to Allman. And he is booked here. We'll write that down. Did not, might have been, part of that may have been a delay. And so the official having a little chat right now. Ball will be put in play by Potts. A good long ball into the box, headed out. Now fighting in there, trying to get something settled. Ball sent back into the right side. Ball sent out here to the right and far side. Sit in the box, cleared away now. And the defense just doing a great job of messing up every offensive play. And we had a big shove here right at the halftime whistle. So we'll go to halftime with no score. 45 minutes in the books here in the battle between Seattle and the Titans out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. We'll be back for second half action. Stay with us here, usyouthsoccer.org and the Turbo Sports Network.
Did nothing for the whole game. They could have been 2-0 up. I mean, the team was winning. Yeah, sitting in, and then that guy right there was back. Yeah. So enthusiastic about that.
under 10 seconds. Doherty.
Huh? Yeah, Brian Doherty. Yep. That's the goalie.
And welcome back, folks. We get ready for the second half. One big change here. Brian Doherty will be in goal for Seattle. That was the plan before the match even started. So he will be in there. And we must say it's been a defensive struggle both ways, defensive battle. As we start this second half, the sun is down, temperature's down, lights are up. Ball on the far side. Ball sent to the top of the box. Davidson now, he clears that down. A little pressure from behind, somehow maintaining possession. Now Seattle comes away with it. Going to be Owens who sends it back to the defensive side of things. Brought forward now by Minty. That may be the blue mint, maybe the color of these jerseys. It's kind of it's even lighter than the North Carolina Tar Heel blue, and although it's very close. As a matter of fact, right now it matches the sky here that has opened up a little bit. Be nice to see some sun tomorrow, although the temperatures are supposed to go down even further. Projected low tomorrow morning might be around 23 to 25. If there's wind, we know what that means. Probably not so much of an impact on these teams, but if you're playing a team out of, say, Florida, Southern California, Texas, although temperatures can drop there as well, that could have an impact as these teams continue. Once again, usyouthsoccer.org, your place for all the information of schedule, stats, standings, photos, other information. Also for parents to check and see what colleges are here, what coaches are here to watch the different athletes in different venues. As we mentioned earlier today, you see as soon as you pull in the parking lot that about 1/4 of the parking spots, the reserve spots, are for college coaches to have prime spots. Here's a ball into the box. It'll be scooped up eventually by Zambetti. Adjusts his helmet that he wears. Now he'll put it in play. Ball sent out. It's going to be headed out of play right to Coach LaMarca. Ball went off the head of Barno. Davidson now tosses it in. Ball out on the side. Body's tumbling. Be a toss in for Seattle. Ball went a good 50 yards out of play. So chased down by one of the Seattle players. Coming back in, I believe that is Barno, we just mentioned. Hayden Barno. That ball with a little bend and goes out of play. Chase it down, goes right into the tent here, the scorekeeper's tent. Davidson tosses that one in. Ball in toward the top of the box, a little pressure from behind. Davidson now has a good foot. He can send it into that box just about anytime he's near midfield or closer, maybe even beyond. And looks like an injury there. That's going to be De Jungen who goes down. And we'll check to see if the official calls the coach or the medical staff in. Looked like the collision there. Might have been some contact in the head area. We know there was contact. Quickly played. Here we go. The Union looks like he's going to be all right, and right back at it. Ball to midfield. Seattle working obviously the other way. A little wind to help now. That ball out of play. Ball tossed in now, headed down by the Titans. Once again, the Titans in the black with gold numbers, little white trim. Seattle with the light blue, and then the white shorts. Looks like navy blue numbers, maybe black, and big collision there going down. Now quickly the other way. Good rush here by the Titans. Ball out to the left side. Chase down now. Defense pesky as ever. Trying to dismantle that attack. And they do. Now coming the other way. And you'll see the defense do the same thing. So defense really winning the day here so far. That ball sent in, and it will be cleared away. And Davidson grabs it. He'll throw it in. Quick toss in before the defense can reset. Ball tries to go down to the corner. It's sent out of play. Davidson will toss again. Talon Davidson, and ball inside. It's going to be bounded around, and the defense does finally clear it away. And now Seattle, a little bit of a run. Allman had a pretty good break, and once again the defense there to slow him up and eventually turn him the other way. Ball on the far side, sent in, top of the box, headed down. Nice little fake there. Now a little run with some space. See if the choice is picked out, then goes right to the head of one of the defenders. We're at the 52-18 mark here in the match. Still no score. Clock running, of course. We will actually have probably some stoppage time here in the second half. We had I think it was 1 minute in the first half. All the halves seem to run together after a while. We've had as many as 3. And I think every match today at least has had 1 minute of stoppage time of each half. Now there have been matches. There were some last week in the girls division where there was actually no stoppage time, and it went right to 0 once we finished the 90 minutes or 45 minutes. Ball sent forward. Defense skips over, and here comes a ball into the top of the box. A shot blocked by Zambetti. Another shot, and he blocks another one. I tell you, that was a prime opportunity. I don't know how you had 2-3 shots point blank and put the ball right into the chest of Zambetti. One might have hit him in the head area, but he's got that protective gear on. That ball sent back, and it will be thrown in. Davidson is a little bit further on up the pitch, so he probably won't throw this one in. But wow. Well, on the one side, Coach Lamarcus saying the defense let down. On the other side, you have Coach Jimmy McAllister saying, how did we not score? So some substitutes coming in, coming out will be glass and low. And that'll be a toss in for the Titans. Davidson did work his way up there, and he will toss it in. Let's see if he can get it into the box area. Nice long toss. That's like a corner, really. If you can toss it from that distance. One of the players that just checked in looks like is Stoyanov. Ball blocked there, now sent the other way. Bounding back and forth. Nobody touched that one. And the 55th minute will come to an end, and we go to 55 on the clock. Ball worked around, little shifty move, ball sent in. It's going to trickle across the far side, and there was no touch. It'll be a goal kick. Chasing that one out, as we said, the keeper also wearing number 1, but different keeper. Brian Doherty is in now. Doherty, Doherty. We'll see him put the ball in play right here. The wind has died down some. Early on, it was probably a good 20, 25 mile an hour wind blowing. Far side to near side and right to left. And they're going to have him throw the ball in before the substitute comes in. Substitute is Alessandro Tomasi. Another name that sounds vaguely familiar, possibly in the region championships up in Boise a couple years ago. And we're waiting for the substitute to come on in. Tomasi will come in, and coming out will be Reese Owens. And a long ball sent in. That's Davidson, as we said. He can put the ball in the box from a good distance. And a good drawing of a foul there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. If he had a trip, probably looked like a trip. But good job. And I'm thinking that's maybe Souder. Let's see if he's the one lining this up. The wall is a little tight right now. They're going to back it up. Still looks a little bit close. And diving out of the way, some of the Titans, more so than the wall. Ball that was pulled a little bit left. 58th minute, 57:40 now on the clock and running. Still no score here as we have fought back and forth. These two teams in a defensive struggle have had some opportunities. We just saw one. Here comes a rush trying to find somebody. That is Luke Trong. Davidson settles it. Sends it off to the right. Working the ball in. Ball off to the right. Let's see if a shot can be levied here, and it does not. It's picked up by Doherty going the other way. Coaches hollering out encouragement most of the time. Ball settled now, sent back to the defense. It'll be a time of possession moment here as they try to control it, but then the long pass is sent on in and controlled now briefly by Seattle. Back and forth it goes. A little tugging back and forth. Doherty hollering out instructions to his defense as the keepers have a view of the entire pitch. They know where the attack is coming. They know where the weaknesses are. They can maneuver the defense to cover. There's a ball sent back post, headed, and going to be secured in there by Zambetti. Might have been one to let it settle and then try to get a whack at it, but the header attempted. Seattle moving forward. Working it over there is Tomasi, who just checked in. Ball sent in, little space, and a slide into the keeper. Let's see if that's going to be a corner. It is. Only the second corner for the Seattle squad, only the third of the match. So an excellent opportunity here right at the 60th minute, moving into the 61st minute. Let's see if this will be a left foot put into it. Bending in, bounding around, and it'll be cleared out. That'll be a throw in for Seattle, sliding through the slop. It's not too bad out in the pitch itself and in the turf, but when you come off the side, it is quite mucky. And a ball into the box, trying to get some sort of possession. And a shot that's going to be off to the left and scooped up. And Zambetti now will put a foot into it as we move under 30 minutes to go. Once again, could be some stoppage time. A big high punt out of there. That ball sent in, but too much pace. Picked up by Doherty. He'll toss it over to the near side. Low ball sent forward. Midfield. Nice pass over there to Harding. Harding back in the middle to, that is Stoyanov. Stoyanov sends it over to Tomasi. Tomasi, far side now. Taken away by the Titans briefly. Ball sent inside, top of the box. Little juke and a shot, and off to the left. Another great opportunity, and this will be the third corner. Another golden opportunity there by this Seattle squad. We've seen a few. We've also seen some great defense. Placed down. This will be an in-bender. Bending in toward the frame, although a little backspin put on it. A hard shot. It's blocked in the box. Ball will be sent back out. Harding sends it in. Goes all the way through. And so the ball will trail off to the side, and it's picked up over there. Brought back in. Defense pesky. And there comes a ball. Let's see if they can get it into the box. No, the defense once again is just a pesky group out there. They just distract, dismantle, and tear up every offensive thrust. Here comes a ball, and it's going to go past. That'll be another corner. This will be the fourth. As Seattle getting a little bit of momentum by creating these corner opportunities. Ball near side. Harding sends it off Davidson. That'll be a toss in here for Bignald. Ball all the way across, reversing field. Good test of the defense. See if they stay in shape. And the ball that's going to be back here in the back netting. Like the comedian talking about the defense staying in shape as far as their formation. The doctor telling the patient, I don't want you working out until you get in shape. That's important that defense stays in their formation, different type of shape. But the offense is a little more creative. Great quote from Coach Eric Terrell in the Charleston, South Carolina area where I'm from. It says the offense or the defense is like math class. It's a formula. It's a set design, and it has rules that you need to follow and a setup that you need to stay in. Whereas offense is more like art class in school where you can be creative, you can adjust, be spontaneous. And now official Campillo comes over to have a little word with the coaches on the side. And now he will march back out. This will be a ball put in play. Free kick, probably a good 15, 20 yards outside the box. Right foot sent to the corner. Let's see if it's going to be a corner. No, it's going to be a goal kick. 66th minute. Not sure what the discussion was. Of course, we're not privy to that. But obviously, every coach trying to get any little advantage, any little bit of a surplus on their side as they speak to the officials. Ball sent back. Seattle's defense now bringing it up. Ball sent to the mids. Brought forward. Taken away. Davidson. Good job there. Now brought across by Barno. Blocked and turning. Nice job by Seattle. Let's see if it's going to go off of. It'll be a goal kick. Fighting in there was Stoyanov. Once again, a word of appreciation to our camera guys here, Felipe, Cole, and Alec. Also to Jordy Madrigal, our producer. John Peters here with you on the microphone. Appreciate the privilege to share with you folks out there in Seattle. Probably, maybe a little warmer, I don't know. I know it's earlier. And then in the Pennsylvania area, it's probably a lot colder there than it is here, but it is chilly. Ball settled there by Seattle. In the box, shot. Let's see if it's settled. And they tried the old bicycle kick and came up empty. Fighting for it in there, and another opportunity. And I tell you what, you've got to give credit to Zambetti. He has done a stellar job in that goalkeeping position. And the referee making sure everybody's okay. I don't know, it's actually a substitute coming in. That's what it was. Coming in is Cameron Hastings. And coming out will be Tyler Duncan. Seattle again on attack. Defense trying to clear that ball out, but Seattle doing a good job of putting the pressure on. Cade Wilhelm now sends it forward. Defense for Seattle there. Sometimes you can get the defense to fall asleep a little bit after attacking for a while and then take a quick counter punch. Such might have been the case there just briefly, but the defense quickly to respond. Seattle now moving it forward. It's be just out of play. Mass substitutions now coming in for the Titans. Max Radosolovic, number 77, he'll check in. Also checking in, number 7, number 11, we got Loxan, we got Monroy. And they'll keep playing and get the other 3 subs. There's 3 more substitutes ready to come in. Davidson gets a good foot on that one. Ball whacked back and forth. So much time spent with the big long balls that really don't reach a destination that is really predictable. You've got that opportunity, then you've also got the possibility for the lower shot, the easier pass where you know it's going to be received. We've got 5, 10, and 12 coming in. That's Griffin Redding, Dominic Natecki, and Zach Runkle. They will all come in. And Davidson comes out. Also out Lamarca and Souter. Toss in by Seattle. Allman turns. Good hustle there by DeJungen. Ball off to the side. That's a nice ball. It's going to roll out, however, just because of what we said earlier, the gravitational pull of that slope. We'll take it out. Max Radosolovic. A lot of hand fighting. And this ball will go to the Titans. And we're going to have a little conversation here between Coach Worrell and, Official Worrell, the fourth official, and also Coach Campillo. Ball sent deep into the box, bounding around, kicked out. Little bicycle kick to get it out. Radosolovic now. Yeah, we had a whistle. Had a whistle to stop things. We're in the 72nd minute, 71-20 on the clock. Ball will be settled by Doherty there in the back. Here comes the ball, right at midfield. Little chip into the corner. Let's see who can get there. And it'll be a goal kick for Zambetti. Weren't sure who could get down into that corner. This has been just a hard-fought battle. Still no score. We, in the previous match, had a battle just like this, and then there were 2 or 3 minutes of extra time. And the winning score was made in that 2 minutes after the clock had expired, gone to full, and then given 2 or 3, as we said, extra moments because of injuries and stoppage, and a score took place right there at the very end. So you never know when a ball can cross that line and make it to the back of the net, or simply cross the line. The ball can bound around in a funny way. Anytime it's in that box, there's a chance. Ball cleared away there. Natecki now sends it back. The defense shaping up. Sent out to the far side, now headed in. And not taking any chances of what we just talked about. Menti clears that one away. And this seems to be a lot more fouls in this contest. A lot more balls with the free kicks. That one sent forward. Ball way over on the far side. Ball worked around the back as we saw the ball being retrieved over here, distracted momentarily by a ball from the other field. Almost hit Coach Jimmy McAllister. Appreciate the help from his assistant, Coach D'Onofrio. Help get the lineups names figured out, and all the coaches and assistant coaches doing a good job of helping out in that way. 75th minute, 74-47, ball worked around. And Seattle putting the pressure on. Here comes Zambetti. Puts that ball out toward midfield. Little arm wrestling going on out there. Nice quick give and go. Ball gets through. Working their way in. Here comes the ball into the box. Shot. Blocked. Another good save. And I tell you, the defense absolutely amazing at moments. Just once again, like ball in the box once again and cleared out. Just like we've used the word pesky, we've used the word dismantle, and there's a big tackle right there. We got a problem, and the referee's going to have a little chat. And the players, not sure if we're going to wait on the substitute right here, but you had some activity over on the far side, a player falling over another one. And that may have been an injury. Coming in is going to be Vincenzo D'Onofrio. And this will be another free kick. This is what we were just talking about. There's been a lot of opportunities like this right here. Ball into the box, punched away by Zambetti. And it'll be a corner. This will be the 5th corner of this match for Seattle. And over on the other side for the Titans, they've had exactly one. So here comes the ball. Will roll the corner. Let's see who's going to take that corner. Looks like they're going to switch it up a little bit. Looks like De Jungen is going to check in to go down to the corner and make that move. He'll put the right foot into it. And there it is, another ball that gets punched out this time. And he'll send it right back in. Far corner. Headed around. Ball out a good distance. Now sent back, top of the box. Shot off to the left. So the excitement continues. There are opportunities. And I would say mainly Seattle with the opportunities here in this second half. Not that many have come down to the other side. We saw a few early on, but we've not seen that many here in this second half. Zambetti, a big reason that there's a 0 on that board for the Seattle Copa squad. Ball pushed on down to the corner. Chasing it down there is D'Onofrio. Now the defense working its way out. And we got a collision here. Looks like a head. We had a hit just a moment ago, and it was Runkle who got hit. In this case, it was D'Onofrio. Looked like he got hit. And so the coach is having a chat here with the official, with the head referee. And now the referee having a conversation with all the gathered players, gathered coaches, I'd say. And the medical staff out. Might be Might be a situation with a bloody nose here. We'll see. Look like a little bit of contact there up in the facial area. Like I said, we'd had contact right before that with number 12. Runkle had taken a hit to the head, and the referee looked like he was just about ready to blow the whistle for that foul, and play continued. So let's see. Players apologizing, I do believe, and this will be a throw in. Looks like it's going to be a toss in for the Titans. And right now the referee chatting with coaches once again. Looks like, let's see, D'Onofrio probably looks like a nose situation, may have gotten hit. And now Coach LaMarca checking in to see what's going on as well. Everybody has to get a little bit of campaigning here to make sure they get their side told. In the meantime, holding the ball right there, Dominic Natecki. Looks like he's ready to toss it in and keep things going. Let's see if D'Onofrio will have a substitute or if he's going to, looks like they do have a sub up ready to come in. That might be Isaac Hennis, as he's going to go down and check in with referee Worrell, the fourth assistant. He's handling the substitutes. The ball will be dropped right there. Let's see right here. This looks like it is going to be a free kick for the Seattle Copa squad. Coach McAllister moving it out just a little bit further. You like to see this drama unfold. And we're in the 82nd minute. Obviously now there will be some sort of stoppage time. We'll see how much. And a low ball with a little bend on it sent in. Picking that up is Radosolovich. And it'll be a foul on Seattle. It'll go the other way. So right now, still no score. Back and forth we go. It's been a hard battle in many ways, not just strategy-wise, but also just physically. A hard fought back and forth. Fatigue-wise, too. A lot of subs have come in. It's cold as well. And Zambetti, good job there, chose to come out and clear it away. Defense showing a little bit of some cracks here and there. You haven't seen it that much on the other side, however. That ball's going to be a little bit far, and it's going to be on this side of the flag, so it'll be a throw-in. Let's see if Coach LaMarca sends his team on down to put a little pressure. And it'll be a toss. That ball out of play. Moving up another 15, 20 yards. Here comes the toss. That ball kicked, kept in play, however. Headed, settled, blocked. Ball moved around. Seattle trying to get something started. And Hennis, who just checked in, I believe it's the first time he's been in. Might be a player with some fresh legs out there to make something happen. That ball snapped out with the left foot. Radosolovich with the defensive play. Ball sent back in the back. Menti now works it across to the other side. The far side, now moves it in. Chip into the middle. Headed away. Now here comes the Titans. Nice slide there to disrupt the play. Radosolovich. Ball sent forward and going to be bounding off the chest of number 24, and that's Francisco Bignald. And good job by the defense. That ball goes all the way across. It'll be stopped before it gets to the sideline. Ball sent into the box. Little back flick and a shot and a score. I believe that was Allman. And you've got to check here too. We want to get right up here close and see who that assist was. An incredible assist. That came from number 23. That's Borislav Stoyanov. And a little back flick there to number 10, Jacob Allman. And a score in the 85th minute. So we said all that work, and we've seen a few little chinks in the armor back there on defense, but this time it led to a shot that was pretty much point blank, and nothing Zambetti could do on that one. So the goal scored 1-0 now. Radosolovich sends it on back to teammate Nick O'Donnell. Ball sent down the right side. Moving in. Let's see if they can get into there as well. And a shot that's going to go off the keeper, Doherty. Great block there. And let's see, it'll be a handball. Ball sent back in. And a yellow card given to Barno. So this will be an opportunity for the Titans to even things up. Once again, the sense of urgency kicks in as soon as that go-ahead goal is scored. Lining up with the left foot will be Nateki. From the right foot will be Griffin Redding. We'll see who actually takes the shot. There it is in the box, back post, and Doherty comes out and snags it. Gets up to the highest point of his jump to make that catch, high above any harm. That ball headed out of play. So it will be a throw in for Seattle. We just wanted to make sure we had that assist marked up well. That once again came from Stoyanov with the little back click with the heel. And then it was Allman to clean it up with a nice point blank shot for the goal. We're in the 88th minute now, 87-17 on the clock. And once again, looks like another injury possibly. No, just a ball that will be spotted. Moving down, you have several players in the box. There's a ball that will be near the top of the box, sent right back in. Trying to get a shot off, just haven't been able to do it. And ball pinballing around, working around now. Still inside the box. And now cleared away, off to the side. Allman involved over there. Quickly the other way. You have a good opportunity here because the players all got caught up near the box. Defense as well. 88-15 on the clock. Ball bounding around. Kept in play. Now it'll be thrown in. Ball sent toward midfield. Seattle still getting some good touches on the ball. Sending it back the other way. Here's some possession. Taking precious seconds off the clock. Here's Hennis, who checked in. He's going to take it down. Might take it all the way to the corner. Oh, he'll send it into the box. That'll be cleared out. And Seattle will actually tip it out, I believe. It'll be it was tipped out by the Titans. And a throw in here. That's initiated by Barno. Now quickly the Titans will try to bring it the other way. We're checking to see how much extra time. And they play on. So as we move forward, we'll try to find out how much stoppage time has been added. Ball in the corner. 3 minutes of extra time. So we're at now at 90 minutes, add 3, because you can remember at least 2 or 3 pretty significant times of stoppage due to injuries. And we've had our share of those. Ball bounding around at midfield. And Seattle comes up with it again. So they have done an excellent job on defense. They've done a pretty good job in midfield. And then finally coming through on the offensive side as well. Allman and Stoyanov hooking up. Ball on the far side. It will go out. It'll be a throw in for Seattle. Taking their time. It's probably 2.5 minutes now. Seattle now working forward. It's one player going up against 5 black shirts. Finally, the black shirts of the Titans come away with it. At this point, you really would have to get something up close and put a lot of folks forward possibly here in the last couple of minutes. Ball sent near the edge of the box. Blocked. Trying to poke it out. And a good job once again, Seattle doing a good job maintaining possession. Sent back there to number 6 is Tomasi. Ball gets loose. See if they can work something in here. And that one's going to be kicked out about 50, 60 yards. And the ball finally thrown back in. It will be tossed. Tossed in toward the edge of the box. And the ball swings around trying to earn the corner. Ball sent into the box, headed down. Still bouncing around, cleared out. And a good job there by the defense once again. And that is the game. That's the match. I didn't know if that was the whistle on the far field, but Coach Campillo with the whistle, and that will be the match. Your final 1-0, and that big goal coming from Jacob Allman, and that coming in right at the 75th minute, I believe it was, with the assist coming from his good teammate there, Borislav Stoyanov. So a big win for this Seattle team, and a tough one as well. So you're going to see this Titans team is going to be a tough team to beat. They've got some great defense, very pesky and strong, and so good job of rotating subs coming in as well. So that'll be it here from field number 3 on day 1 of the National League competition. And once again, thank you for joining us here, and we thank the sponsors, Nike, Toyota, Wilson Trophies, MLS, also Bubba Burger, and of course the U.S. Soccer Association, the association that works so well with these young players. Also Turbo Sports, the official video productions of U.S. Youth Soccer. Check it all out, stats, schedule, and more at usyouthsoccer.org. We'll sign off now. Thanks again for joining us.